Once again, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are continuing solution of sample question papers of this year issued by CBSE board. We already have completed section A in the previous videos. Okay, so do practice it. I would say, children, we can expect a little bit of questions in section B than section A. Okay, but if you are doing taking sufficient practice, you can easily get all the problems of section B also. Okay, so we can solve one by one. That is the 21st question first. If sum of two numbers is 1215 and their HCF is given as 81, then the possible number of pairs of such numbers are. That means how many different pairs you can express that sum of that numbers as 1215. Okay, provided their HCF is given as 81. Question is clear, children? Okay, see, let us see how this can be done. Okay, and before moving to this question, I will explain this by taking simple numbers. Okay, see, suppose you have the LCM of two numbers as 4. Okay, two numbers, okay, and their sum is, see, take 36. The sum instead of 1215, suppose the HCF of two numbers. Okay, suppose if I am taking 16 and 20, what will be their LCM? The highest common factor. Okay, that means you can divide, if you take in this manner to take the HCF 2, 8, 10, again 2 is common factor, that is 4 and 5. Okay, and see, both are consecutive numbers, no common factor between them. That means 2 into 2 is HCF. That is 4 is the HCF of 16 and 20. And their sum is 36. 16 plus 20 is 36. Instead of 1215, here the sum is 36. Okay, see, children, that means you could express this 36. Okay, as the product of sum of the product of HCF. Okay, that means 4 into which number plus 4 into which number. Okay, that means 4 into, suppose if I am taking x and 4 into x, 4 into y. That means those two numbers are x and y. So, this, when you will get this 36, provided those two numbers must be multiplied with its HCF. Okay, and for that it is very clear, that is 4 into 4 and 4 into 5. Okay, that means 4 into 5 plus 4 into, here comes here 4 into 4 plus 4 into 5, this is equal to 36. That means you could express this 36 as the product of sum of the product of HCF with one more number, that is x. Here 4 into another number. We need those two numbers, that is x and y. That means this sum can be expressed as a sum of the product of HCF with a number plus the sum of the product of HCF with another number. Those two numbers we can take it as x and y. Okay, see, from these two, that is what I did here, 4x plus 4y. Okay, that means you can express this 36 as the sum of the product of two numbers and one of the factor is HCF. Idea is clear, children? Okay. And here it takes 4 and 5. In place of x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 5. Here comes another very important point. That means in such cases, this x and y must be always co-prime numbers. Co-prime number. That means there won't be any other common factor other than 1 between this 4 and 5, because if there is one more common factor, that factor will join with this 4, so HCF will change. HCF means highest common factor. We have seen that is 4 in case of 16 and 20. Okay, that means after expressing this as these two numbers in the form of two numbers, okay, with as one of the factor is HCF, then the remaining, that is x and y, remaining factors between them, there won't be any other common factor. Such numbers are said to be co-prime numbers. That means this x and y will be co-prime numbers. Here x and y are 4 and 5. Understood? Okay, see, so we are expecting here co-prime numbers. Okay, see, in the next step you can write from this equation 4 can be taken outside and x plus y equal to 36, and 4 will come to RHS under division, so x plus y equal to 12. 36 divided by 4, that is 9. 36 divided by 4 is 9. Point is clear, children? Okay. See, so we already have seen that this x and y will be co-prime numbers. So how many pairs through which you can express their sum as 9? Okay, that means if x, you can take x as 1 and y as, in order to get the sum 9, y will be 8. So their sum will be 9. So this is one pair, and those two numbers are co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers need not be prime numbers. You can take any two numbers, but the only condition is there won't be any common factor between these two numbers other than 1. So 1 and 8, between them there is no other common factor other than 1. So this is a first pair. Okay, so and also if you are taking one number as 2, then you can take 7, because we need 9 as a sum. Okay, so and 2 and 7 also another pair. Okay, and here second pair. And if you are taking 3 and 6, sum should be 9, but 3 and 6, there is a common factor between 3 and 6, that is 3. That means this is not the required pair. We can't take this. You can consider only the pair having the numbers only co-prime numbers. Okay, even if the sum is 9, you can't take. Understood? Okay, and next case 4 and 5. That is what we have seen. 4 and 5 sum is 9, 4 and 5 are co-prime numbers. Okay, next if you are taking 5 and 4, the same pair. Okay, then 6 and 3, the same, we have seen that we can't. 7 and 2, we have already have taken. 8 and 1, we have taken. Okay, that means here you can express in 3 different pairs such that here you will get the sum is equal to 36. Let us see, children, if you are taking the first pair 1 and 8, what will be this equation comes? Okay, that means 4 into 1 plus 4 into y is 8. See, 4 ones are 4 and 4 8s are 32, and their sum is 36. Okay, this satisfies. And second pair 2 and 7, that is 4 into 2 plus 4 into 7. See, 8 plus 28, 4 7s are 28, 36, 8 plus 28 is 36. So this is okay. Okay, but if you are taking this, you can't get to that 36 as a number. That means this is not the required pair, we can't consider. Okay, and at the same time 4 and 5 we already have seen that 4 4s are here 16 and 5 4s are 20, so their sum will be 36. So in this case you will express that as in terms of 3 pairs. I hope by taking the simple example, I hope this idea is clear. Now we are just transferring this idea to this 4-digit number. That is, here what is given? The sum of two number is 1218 and their HCF is 81. Okay, that means we should express this number 1215 as the sum of two numbers. Okay, provided one factors of 2. Okay, that one number should have 2 factors and one must be its HCF. HCF is given as 81. 81, we don't know which is that another factor. And 81 into second number. The same way, 4 into x plus 4 into y. It is a sum of the product of HCF with one more factor. Those 2 factors we can take it as x and y. And those x and y must be pair of co-prime numbers. Understood? Okay, so this will be 1215. Okay, and if in the same way you can take 81 as common, so x plus y is equal to 1215 and x plus y is equal to 1215 divided by 81. Okay, now next we are going to divide 1000, here 1215 with 81. 81 in 121, 1 time 1 minus 1 0 and 4 40. Okay, and we can bring down this 5, 405, so 81 into 5, okay, that is 15, remainder is 0. That is, we have seen that x plus y is equal to 15. That means, as I told in the first case, that is x and y must be, which number? It must be co-prime numbers. Okay, pair of how many pairs through which you can express this x plus y as 15. Just like we have seen that 1 and 8, 2 and 7, 5 and 4 likewise. Okay, see children, let x can be 1, in that case y will be 14. This is okay because 1 and 14 are co-prime numbers. We can take the pair having the numbers only co-prime numbers. Okay, and if you are taking 2, here it will be, in order to get 15, the sum will be 15, x I have taken as 2, so 13, 2 plus 13 is 15, this also pair, co-prime numbers, you can consider this. Okay, and if you are taking the sum also 15, if you are taking 3, then this second number y will be 12, but in 3 and 12 we will have one common factor, that is 3. That means this pair is not co-prime number, so that we can't take that pair. Okay, and if you are taking 4 and here what will be 11, this is okay because 4 and 11 co-prime number, they don't have any common factor between 4 and 11. Okay, and next is if you are taking 5, that another number will be 10, so 5 is a common factor between 5 and 10, so we can't take that pair. Okay, so this is also not possible. And if you are taking 6, okay, 6 and 9, this also we can't take because this 3 is a common factor between 6 and 9. And 7 and 8, this can be because all consecutive numbers are co-prime numbers. Okay, so 7 and 8 you can take. Okay, then if you are taking 8 and then that another number will be y, the same pair, so this is another one. If you are taking 9, we already have seen that 9 and 6. If you are taking 10, we have seen. Okay, and 11, we have considered all the remaining pairs. So the possible pairs are 1 and 14. Okay, second pair 2 and 13. Here 4 and 11, and finally 7 and 8. So how many pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4. So now the question is clear, children. If sum of two numbers is 1215 and their HCF is 81, then the possible number of pairs, that concept of pair is clear, children. Okay, of such numbers, we have seen that is 4. That is C is the correct option. Okay, the only condition is those numbers, the pair x and y must be co-prime numbers. Such numbers only we can consider. We haven't considered this pair 3 and 12. Why? Because I will explain. That means if you are taking in place of x as 3, okay, that is 81 into 3, that is 243. Okay, here if you are taking 81 into y as 12, that is 2, 16, 1, 8, you will have 2, 7, 972. See children, it is very clear that 2 plus 4, 6 plus 3, 9. Here 11, 9 and 9, 18. Sum of the digits is multiple of, here you will have 9, multiple of 3, that is 3 is a common factor between. That means their HCF is not the 81, the number given. That is the reason why we are not considering that pair. It is clear, children? Okay, if you are taking the pair they are which are not co-prime numbers, why? Because their HCF won't be 81. Here the condition should be satisfied. Okay, sum must be 1215 and their HCF must be 81. Here the HCF of these two numbers is not 81. Okay, because there is and one more common factor between these two numbers. Okay, that is why we can't consider these numbers. Okay, so without doing this step, you have to understand that this pair is not accurate for this question because they are not co-prime number. The same will happen for 6 and 9 also. Understood? Okay, so this is the first question of section B. Now the 22nd question. Given below the graph representing two linear equations by lines AB and CD, what is the area of the triangle formed by these two lines and the line x equal to 0? Okay, that means here we have AB is a line and line segment and CD, and we have to get that equation. Okay, what is the area of the triangle formed by these lines and the line x equal to 0? That means here you can see one intersecting point, that is point C. These two lines AB and CD get intersected at the point C. Okay, we should get the area of the triangle formed by these lines with the x equal to 0. X equal to 0 is the equation of, x equal to 0 is the equation of y-axis, the general form. Okay, see children, if any point lies on the x-axis, okay, its coordinates are x equal to 0. Okay, that means this x equal to 0, that means here in that pair y is 0. That means this is the equation of x-axis. Okay, here x equal to 0, that means if a point lies on the y-axis, okay, and its general form will be 0, y. So in this pair, the x coordinate is 0. So that means x equal to 0 means you should consider that triangle with that y-axis. It is clear children? X equal to 0 is the equation of y-axis and y equal to 0 is the equation of x-axis. I have given a detailed explanation coordinate geometry. Okay, I explained that lesson in one video. Okay, so please do watch that one and get the very minute ideas that will help you to solve such cases. Okay, so children, here you can see this line with the x-axis. Here you can see one triangle. This is a triangle formed by this line with the x-axis. The base is x-axis, but what here asked, here this x equal to 0 is for the equation of y-axis. So that means you have to consider the triangle with the y-axis. That means here the vertices are A, C and D. So this is the required triangle. Okay, so that means this is the triangle formed by this line with the y-axis, that is x equal to 0. That point is clear children? X is equal to 0 is equation of y-axis. So you have to consider that triangle, okay, formed with the y-axis, not with x-axis. So that means here the area, and we have to find out area of triangle ACD, this triangle marked with red ink. Okay, and this is equal to that means you can apply half BH formula, and height is the perpendicular from this point drawn to the base, that is here base is AD. Okay, from this vertex C to its opposite side, that perpendicular, and this length is equal to this. See children, here is this is 2. Okay, distance of a point from the y-axis is x value, no? Okay, so 2 is the height. Okay, 2 units. Okay, so half into base into height. Okay, so half is a constant and base we can count the units. Okay, half into base is AD. Okay, AD into height. Height is this. Okay, that means if you are representing with E, this point is CE. So half into AD we can count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Positive value. Okay, modulus value. Positive value we have to, because it is a length, it cannot be, even if we are taking 2 units from the negative y-axis. Okay, being it is a length, you have to count that as positive. Okay, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is base. That is AD. This is the length of AD. Okay, so 6 units. and C is, we have already seen that 2, and 2 get cancelled, so 6 square units. You can see that is C is the correct option. 6 square units. It is clear, children? It's very important point is we have to find out the area formed by the triangle with the line, with these two lines. Okay, area of the triangle formed with these two lines and x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0, you have to consider with the y-axis. Triangle formed with these two lines with the y-axis. It is clear, children? Now the next question. The next question, 23rd, I already have done in MCQ question from trigonometry in that video. Okay, so please do watch that video. Okay, that will be very helpful for you. And also I have done all the questions from trigonometry from the sample question paper in that video. Okay, so please do watch. We can definitely expect questions of such cases. Okay, so now the 24th question. Here if 217x plus 131y is equal to 913, 131x plus 217y is equal to 827, then x plus y is, we have 4 options, 5, 6, 7 and 8. That is, we should get the sum of x plus y. See, when you look into these two pair of linear equations, okay, see here the coefficient of x 217 is the coefficient of y in the second equation. Okay, same way the coefficient of y in first equation is the coefficient of x in the second equation. Coefficient get interchanged. The coefficient of x become coefficient of y in the second, and coefficient of y become coefficient of x in the second equation. Okay, in such cases, whatever the pair of linear equation of this type comes, what you have to do, you just add these two equations. Okay, let us see. That means I am going to add this second equation with the first one, 131x plus 217y is equal to 827. Okay, then you will get like terms. Okay, you can add the coefficients. So 8, 4, 3, 348 plus here 8, 4, 348y, here 348x is equal to constants 0, 1 carry, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4, okay, and here comes 17, 1740. See children, in such cases, if you are taking from the LHS 348 can be taken outside. See children, 348 you will have x plus y comes in the bracket. Okay, x and from second term y. This is equal to 1740 and x plus y. We need x plus y, right? So this is equal to 1740 divided by 348. You can divide. Okay, see, since we have given all the whole numbers, definitely we are expecting a whole number as the correct option. Okay, so when this 8, by which number if you multiply 8, the number having the unit place 0, that is 8 into 5. Okay, 8 5s are 40. Okay, if you are taking 8 into 6, as if 6 is option, 8 6 are 48, so that 6 cannot be the number correct option. 7 also 56 and 8 8s are 40, that is 64. Okay, so the correct option is 5. See, if you have any doubt, you can multiply 448 with 5. 5 8s are 0, 4 carries, 20 plus 4 24, 2 carries, 15 plus 2 17. It is clear children, because here we are expecting a whole number because all the options are whole numbers. Okay, so when you get 0 in the unit place, by which number you have to multiply 8? That is 5. So 8 into 5. Okay, that means the correct answer is 5. X plus sum of x plus y is equal to 5. See, in some cases the question may ask what is x and y. So in order to get x and y separately, okay, see, you will get this equation, that is x, from this you will have x plus y is equal to 5. This get cancelled in 5 times. If you want x separately x, what is exactly x, what is exactly y, that means you should get 2 equation for solve. After solving you will get x and y. Okay, in order to get another equation, if you add in the first case in order to get x plus y, okay, if you subtract you will get one more equation, simple equation. and you again solve this so that you can exactly get what is x and what is y. Okay, but here in this question only x plus y is asked. So this is enough. Okay, that is x plus y is equal to 5. If x minus y anengil, what you have to do? You have to subtract these two. That means here instead of x plus y, you will get x minus y. That is 1 minus 2. Here we have done here in order to get this step 1 plus 2 implies. Okay, that means here this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. So the same question can ask in 3 different ways. This is the first method, first way, and second way is what is x and y exactly. Pair, you may get to the option in pair, and third case what can be x minus y. Okay, in order to get x minus y, you have to do here 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 implies. Okay, so these are the different possibilities. Okay, now we are moving to the next question. Next 25th question. The LCM of two prime numbers p and q, here p greater than q, is 221. Then find the value of 3p minus q. The options. Okay, that means we should get what is exactly p and what is q, and you can substitute those values here. You can easily get 3p minus q. Okay, so first aim is we should get what is p and what is q, and among those two values p must be, you have to give the greatest value as p. That is the meaning of p greater than q. Okay, see children, what is given? The LCM of two numbers. The LCM of two prime numbers is 221. Okay, that means we know that LCM, how will you get the LCM? LCM is the product of greatest power of each prime factors occur in its prime factorization. That means we have to prime factorize this 221, okay, and we can express as the product of primes. Okay, that means here 2, 2, 1, that means you can't take 3, 2, 3, 5 is not possible, 7 is not possible, 11 is not possible. Let us see 13. Okay, if you are taking 13, okay, so 13 in 22, one time, right? We are going to check whether it is okay or not. Okay, then 13, then after 13 we will have 9, so 91. Okay, 9 will go with 1, so 91. So 13 into 7 is 91. Okay, so 17, both are prime. That means we can express 221 as a product of 13 into 17. 13 to the power 1 and 17 to the power 1. That means here only two prime factors, so let it be p and q. But here we have to give the greatest number, the value of greatest number as p, because p is greater than q. That is the condition in the question. Okay, so you should read each and every word given in the question carefully, and you have to apply that, then only your answer will be correct. Okay, so here in 13 and 17, here 17 is the value of p, that is p is equal to 17 and q equal to 13 because of this condition. And we are going to find out what is 3p minus q. That means 3 into, we have seen that p is 17, greatest number among 13 and 17, minus q. Q is 13. Understood? So 17 into 3, okay, 21. Okay, and 2 carries 51, okay, minus 13. Okay, that means if you subtract 13 from 51, you will have 8. Okay, then 4, then you will have 4, 3, 38. So 38 is the correct answer. So C is the correct option. Next is 26th question. A card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. What is the probability that that card is neither a king nor a queen? Neither a king nor a queen means the card which we are taking from that 52 cards, it cannot be a king, cannot be a queen. It can be all other cards, 1 to 10, it can be jack, it can be ace. It cannot be queen, it cannot be queen. So how many, so the number of kings and number of queens, that card should be excluded. Okay, those cards are not favorable to us according to our question. We should get the probability that, okay, that card is neither a king nor a queen. That is our event. Okay, and what is the definition? Total number of favorable outcomes. Total number of favorable outcomes divided by favorable outcomes. Number of, what is the, so probability of an event P of E. Okay, that means total number of outcomes should come in the denominator, and what comes in the numerator? Number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes. Okay, favorable outcome means that number should be matched with the event. Okay, and for that I already told the number of king and the number of queen cards should be taken out, and we know that how many kings are there? 4 kings. How many queens are there? 4 queens. How many aces? 4. Okay, each set, that is there are 4 jacks, 4 kings, 4 aces, 4 queen. Okay, there are 4 cards of 2, 4 cards of 3, likewise. Okay, that means that those 4 cards of king and 4 cards of queen, that is total 8 cards should be taken from that 52 cards. So total number of outcome is 52 we have, and from this 52 you have to take out that 8 cards. So 52 minus 8. How this 8 comes is clear. There are 4 kings and 4 queen. That cannot be that card. Okay, that means that should be subtracted. Okay, and for that we know that this is equal to 44. 52 minus 8 is 44. That comes in the numerator. Okay, and you can divide with 4. 4 is the factor. So 11 divided by 4 in 5, 1. Okay, and in 12, 3. So 11 by 13 is the correct option. Now the 27th question. 2 fair dice are rolled simultaneously. The probability that 5 will come up at least once. At least once. Okay. And here children, we have to first find out what is the total number of outcomes. For that 2 fair dice are rolled. Okay. That means 6 to the power 2 is the total number of outcome, that is 36. Okay, in that probability of that event, okay, total number of outcome is 6. And what is the event? Okay, that is up to our question. What is asked in the question? That is the event, and that is a favorable event. Okay, that means here 2 fair dice are rolled. The probability that 5 will come up at least once. Okay, that means if at least in one phase 5 shows, that is okay. That case can be considered, that pair can be considered. And for that children, we have in the first row, we starting with 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Okay, and 1, 6. These are the possible way in the first row the pair can be of this 6 type. And among this 6, 5 is coming only once. In the same way, in the second row, 2, 1 you can fill in this way. 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5 and 2, 6. And the second row also, only in the first one pair this 5 comes. So you can consider this case, this case. The same way 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5. You can consider this 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3 and 4, 5 you can consider. And the same way 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5 only 1. One pair can be considered from the 6th row, and from the 5 rows also you can consider 1 from each row. But in case of the 5th row, that is 5 1s, 5 1, 5 2, 5 3, 5 4, 5 5, 5 6. You can consider 5 5 or at least it can be 2. Minimum there should be 1. So you can consider 5 5, and that also called doublets. Okay, doublet means 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4, 5 5, 6 6. Okay, if the question is in case of what is the probability of getting a doublet, so you have to consider this 6 will be the favorable outcome out of 36, so 1 by 6. But here the event is changed, at least 5, one time that 5 should appear. Okay, that means here 1, 2, so 5 outcomes, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means you have to consider these 6 outcomes from this 5th row and plus 5, 1 from each the remaining rows. So 6 plus 5 is 11 out of 36. Okay, nothing is common, so 11 by 36 the B is the correct option. Now the 29th question. Here the vertices of a parallelogram in order for A of 1, 2, 4, y, x, 6 and 3, 5. Then what can be x and y? That means here x comes here the C vertex and y comes in the B vertex. Okay, and in order to get this value x and y, okay, here we are applying the diagonal property of the parallelogram. What is that? The diagonals are bisect each other. That is the midpoint of AC, this is the first diagonal, and the midpoint of BD are the same. That means, okay, you can apply midpoint formula. That means what is the midpoint of AC? You know, what is the midpoint formula? That is 2 coordinates are given. The coordinate of A and coordinate of C are given in order to get its midpoint. Okay, what is that? That means here you can write the first step as midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD. In order to get midpoint, you can apply midpoint formula x1 plus x2 by 2. That is 1. This is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. So 1 plus x. Okay, so midpoint of AC is 1 plus x by 2. And in order to get the y coordinate of this midpoint of AC, that is y1 plus y2 by 2. 2 plus 6 by 2. And this is equal to, how to get the midpoint of BD? By taking this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. Or you can take this as x1, y1, this as x2, y2. That doesn't matter because addition is commutative. That doesn't matter. So 4 plus 7, 4 plus 3 divided by 2. Here comes y plus 5 divided by 2. Okay, so since these two pairs are equal, which means you can equate the x coordinate of LHS equal to x coordinate of the RHS. The same way y coordinate can be equated to y coordinate of the RHS. So from this 1 plus x by 2 equal to 4 plus 3 by 2. 2 get cancelled. So that means 1 plus x. Okay, 1 plus x, I am taking x alone and y can be taken to RHS. Okay, so 3 plus 4 is 7 minus 1, that is 6. X is equal to 6, and in order to get y, we can equate the y coordinate of both LHS and RHS. So 2 plus 6 is 8 by 2. 8 by 2 equal to here y plus 5 by 2. 2 get cancelled. That means here 8 minus 5, you can take 5 to LHS by minus, taking subtraction, okay, and this will be y, and 8 minus 5 is 3. That means x and y we have seen that 6, 3. It's very simple question, can be expected. Okay, so many years this type of question is asked, so don't miss this question. Okay, it's very simple one. Just equate the midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD, that is the diagonal property of the parallelogram. Okay, and hence you can easily solve for x and y. Okay, see, so the correct option is 6 and 3, that is the first option is the correct option. So dear students, this is all about this video. I have solved question number 21 to 29, 30th question and 28th question I already have solved in MCQ question from trigonometry. That is 28th question you can see there, and MCQ question from triangles. Okay, those questions you can see in those videos. Okay, so please do watch those two videos. I have taken the questions from triangles and trigonometry, and I have created a video of a separate video of these two lessons. Okay, so thank you children, and all the remaining problems we will solve in the coming videos. So thank you children, thank you for watching and supporting my channel, and may God bless you. Be prepared for the examination very well, get practiced. Okay, thank you all.